Hey, it's George with Watchman German Shepherd. We're taking temperature here with Ronnie. She's due to deliver very soon. The temperature is there. You can't see the focus there, 98.1. They say when they drop under 99 that they're ready to go, deliver their litter. So, Ronnie's 98.1. So the rule of thumb is that with the temperature, which I find to be the most reliable of the predictors when the litter is going to come, is that once the temperature drops below 99, the mom is going to deliver within 24 hours. So we're certainly there with Ronnie. She was bred with Cross, and she'll either deliver today, which is May 19th, 2021, or I'm sure by tomorrow. So, other signs, by the way, Ronnie's been unusually kind of slower. She's just getting in that calm before the storm type mode. And then she's not eating as much, although she is still eating. She did eat this morning, just 20 minutes ago. I was preparing some food. I was not going to feed her because I see that she's getting close. She came running over to the table where I was prepping up some food. So I fed her. She did eat. She ate pretty quickly there. Excuse me. And so that's, again, another indicator. Not as reliable as the temperature as far as when they're going to deliver, because I have seen them eat and then deliver just a couple of hours later. And so, again, make of that what you will. That's how I see that. They can stop eating within 2 days before, or as long as 2 days before. And so keep that in mind. And then another thing I find very consistent is that they start to have very small bowels a couple of days before, just little poops, and that's what we say is they're just cleaning out and getting ready, kind of cleaning out their system, their colon, and that is very consistent with the females, that they're getting close. But again, not the 24-hour predictor, as is the case with the temperature, but certainly something to watch for. And so, food, the poop, and temperature. Those are very good indicators that your female is very ready. And as I've said too, some of the females, as Ronnie, she gets calm when she's going to deliver. Other ones, usually, they get restless and they do the heavy digging. And, if you take them out in the yard, they'll dig, scratch. If you have them in the whelping box, same thing. So they really get very unsettled as they're building up to full labor. And so, again, Ronnie, and the same thing, in the same case I had with another female, Toscana, where she didn't do all that build up. She's quieter in her labor, and you don't really see those signs from her. And so, usually, yes, I would say 80-90% of the females do. You can see them visibly, what we say, making their little nest or their little burrow, scratch, and they can do that for a couple of days. And so that's not an imminent sign, but it can be. So we're seeing in these different things. The best sign is just the temperature. So most of the dogs will let you take their temperature pretty pretty readily. They won't really fight you about it, but some of them do. And don't stress the dog out. If you can't get the temperature because the dog is getting stressed out, well, that's okay. Don't go nowhere. You're going to have a litter. Sooner than later, with these other signs, you can be sure that it's imminent. And if it's 1, 2, 3 days, well, don't go anywhere. Stay with your dog. So that's it, and just how to know if your dog is getting ready to deliver her litter. And these indicators are pretty reliable, and again, the most reliable is the temperature. So Ronnie's beautiful, I'm sure you agree. Good girl, Ronnie. From the day I got Ronnie, she was really, two sides, very calm, very good temperament, very sound. And then she was also, just within a week or two, she started to herd my pack. She herded the dogs in my pack. When I let everybody out of the pen, Ronnie will chase them all out the door, herding them. And so she's a good girl. She's pretty fearless and very sound, stable dog. And I'm sure you agree that she's just beautiful. Good girl, Ronnie. Here, I'll show you the whelping room. Come on, Ronnie. Come with Dad. Come on. I'll show you the whelping room, then we'll wind it up. I cleaned out here this morning overnight. Ronnie did a couple of those little poops I told you about. So this is the whelping box, and the puppies will be delivered in here. God willing, we'll have a nice healthy litter. And Ronnie knows the routine. She's had a litter before, and it's natural for them to go into an isolated area to have their puppies. And again, Ronnie knows the routine with the whelping box, and it's a very natural location for them to get settled when it comes to deliver. So that's it. I'm getting ready, as you can guess here from all that I'm saying. I'll get some other things in here. I have towels and face cloths and some pair of scissors. Oh, there she is. See a scratch there. Good girl, Ronnie. So that little scratching you saw there, well, some of them do that madly. Excuse me again. Well, they do it very, almost incessantly. They'll scratch, 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 and they'll really go. And again, it could be for a day or two. Ronnie doesn't really do too much of that, but you did just see her do a little bit of that. So, again, something else to keep in mind as far as indicators of imminent delivery on a litter. And so, well, I do appreciate everyone subscribing to the channel. Just can't say enough about that. Not for money. I get like $60 a month I get from YouTube. But it just keeps something else for me to focus on with all that I have to do, and knowing that people are following and appreciating what I'm doing. Of course, the customers themselves, they wait and they look for the videos and the updates and all. People that are waiting for puppies from Ronnie, I'm sure will particularly appreciate this video. And so thank you. If you have not subscribed, it is free. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right below on the bottom right of the screen there, a red rectangular box to subscribe. And then a quick note on that, by the way, if you're not a Google, if you don't have a Google email address, then you will have to put, I believe you have to like sign up or whatever. Like this whole subscription process has an extra step, but it's still free and all that. I think you just have to enter your email. And so if you hit subscribe and it sends you somewhere else, it doesn't just subscribe you right away. That means you don't have a Gmail email, and no big deal. Take that extra minute if you would. I'd appreciate that. So along with the subscribing, we like the thumbs up, share, comments, questions. Appreciate all them. Keep them coming. I get to them when I can get to them. Hopefully they're helpful. Some people that watch the channel are the breeders, of course. They appreciate this type of video, but everyone likes a little time out maybe with the puppy and dog, German Shepherd, West German Shoreline German Shepherd videos, and they keep up with all that. And here Ronnie is again. Good girl. That's okay, Ronnie. Scratch away. Scratch away. So, as you can imagine, it's encouraging to me that people follow the channel. So, just leave that there. And then lastly, of course, as I always say, the Lord bless you as you trust Him. Trust the Lord today, most important. I just had that experience in my life where the Lord broke into my life and He saved me, and He showed me the need for repentance of my sin and believing on Jesus Christ. Very simple, and how complex we people make that whole process. And we want to work and we want to do good things, and we should do those things, but we don't work into God's favor. We work out of God's favor. In other words, first things first. God forgives, and then we do those things that are in keeping with His mercy. And so for now, we'll leave it right there. Again, the Lord bless you today. Have a great day.